And when you do that, you get people who should normally have love for it because they know that it's a business which has made them what they are.
So it took quite some discipline, quite some managerial skills and all of that. And you basically pulled yourself up by the bootstraps. But even while you were receiving all the accolades, some people felt you were a bit brash, a bit... Let's take, for example, how you dealt with defaulters. People felt it was to the extreme. On hindsight, do you feel you could have done things differently?
I should have done it more. You know, incidentally, let me fast forward it. For the very things that we were doing, we got successful. Now, when we became a bank, and we had become bigger, and my influence could not reach everybody. And my managers did not exhibit the same manner of collecting monies and the discipline. Because when you go to banking, you're talking about relationship. So you want someone to put his monies in the bank, so you need to change your attitude of bring me my money. It's like, oh, sit down. So it changed. And that contributed in part to us having defaults in the payments. So that system was good. And as I said, for Ghanaian businessmen, you give them a loan, instead of coming to pay the loan, the first thing you think about, either get a woman, buy a car, spend the money at funerals without coming to pay for the loan. So you need to really go back, because people's money so.
But this was, some would say, going to the extreme. I mean, what informed what informed those measures that you adopted?
What is the extreme? If you should call us and say that, listen, I'm supposed to pay today, unfortunately I can't pay, I will pay next week, nobody's going to come to your house. If you also have the responsibility of saying that I will meet the payment, nobody's going to come to you. I had friends who would even call us and say, Kofi, let them bring me a check. No document signed, and we send a check to them. But these were people who were responsible. And certainly we had a good relationship. In fact, I even didn't enjoy that relationship because it didn't bring any excitement. I like the ones who were defaulting. That's where I had excitement.
That's where you got excitement from, chasing people down and all of that. Did it affect your business in any way?
Of course it did.
I mean, there was the reputation out there that, hey, did it affect your reputation?
Of course, that's how we became successful. Because even other banks assigned their bad debts to us. So quite apart from we collecting our money, we collected from other institutions as well. If you can't collect, you go down. It's as simple as that. And you go down and fail your investors and your depositors. So you must find ways and means of collecting. And I knew Ghanaians, I told you, 15 years, I knew how business people behave, so I knew their mentality, and I meant to discipline them, I meant to change them. And you'll be surprised, some people tell me that I changed them, I made them disciplined. I don't want to mention names.
People who worked with you?
Who took money from us, and we chased them and made them pay. They come back later and say, listen, I made them different people. They got disciplined. Because they were not going to pay.
Were there any of these defaulters that you look back on and they slipped through the net you were never able to recover from?
Oh, yeah.
Many?
Many. Some, they paid part, the rest they couldn't pay, and some even died on us. So what are you going to do?
Some died on you?
Yeah. You know.
So there was the evolution, UT Financial Services, UT Bank.
Unique Trust.
Unique Trust, Financial Services.
Which became UT Financial Services, which metamorphosed into UT Bank.
After the purchase of the foreign
bank. BPI.
There was that evolution, but looking at the entrepreneurial journey, what it took and all of that, are the circumstances, would you say, pretty much the same? The methods you followed, are they still valid even today?
They are valid. They are valid. Because Ghanaian businessmen haven't changed. They still wouldn't pay up, or not, I mean, not all of them, but some of them still wouldn't pay up. They need to be in their faces and be present before they pay up. And some people are doing it. Some financial institutions are doing it on different scales because they know that is what made us successful. We haven't changed. Our culture haven't changed. If anything, probably we've gotten worse in certain circles. So if I have to give you money again, this time and you don't pay, I'll come. I'll come.
You'll still go after people?
Oh, yeah.
Same way you did?
Maybe worse.
Unrepentant.
I will never understand why you go to all lengths to take people's monies to give to someone in need, and then when he can't even pay, he disrespects you by not coming to see you. He doesn't care. I will never understand it. So I will come, and like you said, people say that it's too mean or whatever. I give you the money, people's money, and I don't sleep, and I stay awake and come to you at dawn, and you say I'm inconsiderate. So what are you?
Good question.